Well, we're here. Season 3. Granted, we haven't finished Season 2 yet. Yeah, this may seem strange, but I really wanted to do Perfect Dark, and it's a fairly short game, so I figured we'd just stick it in. But call it Season 3 anyway.
Yeah, why not?
Don't know when we'll finish Metroid Prime. I don't even know what part we were on. Whatever.
Perfect Dark.
So this was made by Rare back in the N64 days. This, however, is the Xbox 360 arcade version, which is almost the same.
All I know is that this game
it's just smoothed out a little.
I know this game is the spiritual successor to GoldenEye.
Yeah, it's very, very, very similar. Now, it's hard to understand sometimes what they're saying, so I made sure to add subtitles. Well, to activate the subtitles. Especially if we're talking over them, then you really wouldn't be able to hear them. So, if you're able, you can try reading and listening to us. So, you've never played this game, LJ.
No, I have not.
I've talked to you a little about this concept before when I said I wanted to do this. I'm going to include a link in the video, in case anybody hasn't looked at the description before they watch this, to a Wikipedia article called Mega Corporations. In-game, they use the term hypercorporation, but it's the same idea. I won't really try explaining it. I probably just use saying the same thing the Wikipedia article does. Essentially, businesses kind of rule the world.
Don't they already?
Well, if you're somewhat of a conspiracy theorist.
Oh, I was thinking more like Apple, since everyone needs Apple, because it's the best.
To be honest, Microsoft would be the more accurate victim of those kind of conspiracies.
Yeah, it would be.
Essentially, companies get so much influence and power that they sort of become sovereign states unto themselves. And I misspoke when I was trying to give you a history lesson on this, LJ.
Yeah.
I accidentally called them the East India Trading Company.
Yeah.
Which was the British corporation. That was the incorrect one. Yeah, I'm playing without auto aim on just for a little bit of a challenge. Mix it up a little. I had to turn my sensitivity down. It was actually the I'll probably get the name wrong. I believe it. By this I mean I'll get the words in the wrong order. I believe it the Dutch East India Company.
Dutch East India?
Yeah, the Dutch East India Company.
What a gnarly sounding submachine gun.
Yeah, the CMP 150. I kinda don't like the sound they gave it in Zero.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna attempt to play each of these missions on the highest difficulty I can.
I just noticed your character held her gun sideways and then you bitch slapped those two civilians.
Well, the tall blonde was Cassandra De Vries, the CEO of Datadyne Corp, which is the building we're infiltrating.
You shot the back of his head and he fell backwards.
Well,
I'm not gonna judge because this is
LJ. Don't follow Hollywood bullet physics, because think of it this way. Always remember that law about how is it phrased? I'm blanking on that. For every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So if it was the bullet's force that was enough to launch a guy, a foot, or not a foot, like 4 feet in a direction, in theory it should have the same force to launch you 4 feet backwards. So
man, that must be
it's really their own muscles that will send them. If somebody goes flying from a shot in real life, it's their muscles doing it, not the bullet impact itself. Kind of like a Twitch reaction, except on a really big scale. I mean, think of it this way. If somebody punches you in the gut really hard, you kind of like jump back.
Oh yeah,
it's not the punch that does it, it's you.
That's because your muscles are tensing up. Look at that, you're holding it sideways.
Yeah, if you get in close to the enemy, yeah, you can also shoot the gun right out of their hands.
Revolutionary.
Well, that's if you get off that shot, that's good, because you can either steal it from them or they'll have to go and pick it up. And also, you run into everything, it just flings away desks and chairs. And then other objects are just completely immovable in almost an hilarious sense. Yeah, this guy's got double pistols.
Oh, watch out for that badass.
Actually, if you run into an enemy that carries a double weapon,
you could have
when you pick it up, you'll pick up double. But just picking up a second, CMP 150 doesn't give you double.
Damn.
I had to wipe out all the guards on both floors because on each difficulty it adds more objectives for you to do. On a perfect agent, you have to hold this guy hostage and have him take you to the server room, quote unquote, to get access. And if you just take out all the guards, then you don't have to worry about running into them.
I've got a password problem, and you're the man to help me with it.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
This game, its voice acting is it's okay for the time, but I'm pretty sure there's a ton more games with worse voice acting.
I was joking. That was something I was joking to you about when we were discussing doing this. I couldn't decide if it was poor voice acting or if it was a little more realistic in the sense not everybody's gonna talk like they're a AAA actor.
Well,
I don't know if I'm biased because I like the game a lot.
All I know is that House of the Dead 2 has no excuses.
Everybody sounds horrible, so.
No, help me.
No,
thank you for
help me. Thank you. I always like that skyscraper, the one to the left. Look how diagonal it is.
Man, that must be scary as hell working there. Oh my god, the building's gonna fall.
Okay, there's a lot of things. Okay, so this is originally an N64 title.
And that's a Nokia?
I don't know.
Only field operatives get Nokias. They're indestructible. Or in Hellboy, they're indestructible.
So, what I'm getting at is it follows a lot of older gaming conventions. I have to sometimes check because I can't remember if I missed it. Don't want to miss an objective because that's just a pain in the rear to go back. So it's got a lot of quote-unquote older gaming conventions. One of them is it doesn't mind being a complete and utter rear end to you.
Wow, what a scary elevator. You know how fast that thing's going down?
No, it's because there's two guards right down there. If you're standing upright, they'll see you. And I wanted to not attract quite as many at once. I wanted to get a couple by surprise. It's a terrorist! The guards say hilarious things. That's another thing I missed from Zero. The guards try to act too serious. Actually, I take that back. The guards here were serious, but they were hilarious at the same time.
Stop the intruder!
No, like they sounded like they were convincing, but it's just the line, the dialogue that they have. It's hilarious.
Yeah, just looking at the guns, looks like the Falcon's actually just a 1911, and the CMP is more like a Steyr.
Well, there's a good chance that they were heavily inspired. This game takes place in 2023.
Yeah, that's probably why.
So it's they probably took a lot of inspiration and just made the guns a little more future looking, maybe.
See, I think that's why they chose.
I don't think I even killed that guy. I hit the button too many times. She doesn't do anything. She just hits the elevator down.
Oh yeah, and like I was saying, that's the MP9 made. That looks a lot like the MP9 made from Steyr. Not
so the
GSA's MP9.
I only have one friend who's played this game. But yeah, the two things that the arcade version really added was the leaderboards, which can compare your friends, also everybody else who's ever played it. And it also has little in-game... It's got achievements, too, but it also has little in-game achievements, too. Which I'll cover a little more next time.
I still haven't decided a funny...
Yep, there we go. We've got Skype inside our recording again.
I still haven't decided it's something funny to call the series.
Just don't call it Dumping Phazon.
Oh no, that's only the Metroid Prime series.
Anyway, we'll see you next time, folks. This series is going to be a lot shorter, unless we go on to Mega Rants. But I'm going to split it up by level still, even though each level is short. Doing some of my recordings, there's a chance I might do some bonus episodes covering how to do quite a few of the in-game achievements, or crowns as they're called. I'm sure there's a video out there, but I figured I'd include it for a little more content. Some of them are really hard, so I'll just show you some of the easy ones. I'll probably give you a link for somebody who can actually do all the hard ones. So we'll see you next time.
Next time
on whatever LJ's gonna call this.
on insert title here.